Alright, this is Travis Wayne Goodsell, and this is advice for Mormons about the impeachment hearings. Now, Mormons, I understand this is the first time you're going to find out about it. It's just going to be on your regular TV schedules. Everybody's going to cover it. And so you're going to be shocked. What's going on? What is this? What happened? How did we get here? Why? The reason why is because your local news, your government, and your church have been keeping it a secret from you. You've been deceived as to what's happening and why it's happening and why this is necessary. Now, the first thing you need to understand is the President of the United States has committed treason against America. He doesn't care about you. And so he's now going through the impeachment process because of his latest stunt. Now, they're not going over his previous stunts. I'm a little upset about that, but, they pick and choose what they want in order to take him out. Now, you're going to hear Republicans in these hearings trying to make all sorts of ruckus. They're going to try to obstruct justice. That's a crime. You can't do that. But they're going to try because they can get away with it. Now, we already know about that from our own local court processes, where the police get to do whatever they want, even murder, and nobody punishes them. And so, this is what happens in authoritarian governments. The authoritarian is a bad man and needs to be punished. And yet, it is a burden on people to have that done. Now, in the Book of Mormon, it talks about this. I should have had this up first. So, please excuse me as I do a quick search. Wicked King. And then we gotta scroll down and work our way back. And it would be okay, so YouTube just banned my video because I was singing a song. So, Wicked Traditions, King said. I'm pretty sure that was the right keywords. Because now we're getting into Alma. Maybe, let's see. Yep, here it is. Mosiah chapter 29. Okay. Alright. Now, Mosiah chapter 29 is the warning to us in the United States, because remember, where was this Book of Mormon plates found? In America. So who is it being written to? America. In a future time. And they're saying over and over and over and over, don't put a king on the throne. Not the Messiah king, but a regular king in your government. And so here we have Mosiah chapter 29 and verse 21. And behold, now I say unto you, ye cannot dethrone an iniquitous king, save it be through much contention. And that's what you're going to see today. You're going to see the Republicans contending with irrational and unsound argument to protect Trump and the shedding of much blood. We already have murders down at the southern border because you've been unaware that our president has ordered the separation of families, locking up of little babies, and the torture of human beings at the southern border. And Gary Herbert, our governor, is a part of this, giving aid and comfort to Trump on this matter by sending our troops to the border to assist in this. That's treason, Mr. Herbert. For behold, he has his friends in iniquity. This is what is called compromat in Russia. And he keepeth his guards about him. Secret Service. But it's also his friends also. He protects himself with his friends who are also guilty of the crimes, so that they can't narc on him unless they go down in flames with him. You know, like Michael Cohen. And teareth up the laws, the Constitution. How do you tear up the Constitution? Is it just that one document? Did Trump tear up that one document? No, that's obviously not how it works. You violate it. The Constitution is the laws upon which we are to be judged. And when you violate the Constitution and you are not held responsible, you are not punished for your crimes, you are tearing up the Constitution. Of those who have reigned in righteousness before him and trampled under the feet the commandments of God. And so, yeah, well, the government in our nation doesn't really concern themselves with religious laws, other than the Ten Commandments part where the crimes are involved. Murder, stealing, lying should be. For some reason, lying isn't considered. And he enacteth laws. Yeah, the separation at the border, that was Trump's law that he enacted. And it was done the second day in office. And it was done in secret until it was exposed in May. And then that Sessions guy went to Southern California and made it an official announcement. This is Trump's policy and we're doing it. And sendeth them forth among his people, yea, laws after the manner of his own wickedness. When you have laws that allow people to commit crime, and what is crime? When you violate someone's life, liberty, or property. It's that simple. When somebody shoots your wife, guess what? That's a crime. When somebody wrongfully locks you up in prison, when you've done nothing wrong, they just say, you're a certain color. You get locked up. That's a crime. If someone steals from you, that's a crime. Now, you know that when it's done to you, don't you? But can you recognize it when it's done to other people? Doesn't seem like that's the case, does it? That's where you get cloudy and fuzzy and gray as to whether or not crimes have been committed. And whosoever doth not obey his laws, he causeth to be destroyed. What does Trump do when somebody challenges him? You're fired! You're a disgrace! He calls them all sorts of names, doesn't he? He tweets their firing and humiliates them nationally and worldwide. And whosoever doth rebel against him, he will send his armies against them to war. If you're not paying him money, other countries, guess what he's done to you? And if he can, he will destroy them, and thus an unrighteous king doth pervert the ways of all righteousness. Right here in the Book of Mormon, Mormons. You've had it all the time. You've been warned when the Constitution was in jeopardy to rise up and defend it. And here we are today, where you've done nothing, where you've been censored from the information, where you've been lied and deceived to, and where you parrot the lies and deceptions. And don't tell me you aren't parroting it, because I hear it from your very lips. In my local neighborhood, on Facebook when I was on it, during the presidential campaign, I read and heard from your very lips the quotes, the talking points of Fox News and the GOP. So don't go telling me other stuff, because that's called gaslighting, and that's lying, and that's a crime, or it should be under a true government. And so when you watch the hearings today, because you can't watch your favorite soaps or Price is Right or whatever you watch your morning shows with, understand that this they're going to call abuse of power. This is called treason. What Trump is on trial for is treason against America. Congress is trying to soften it for you. But what Trump has done is committed treason against America. So, enjoy. And now you know why you're not able to watch your regularly scheduled program.